What's the deal, everybody? Bushido here. First time with the vlog, seeing how it goes. And my topic today is the PS4 live stream we saw last night. And I'm going to give you my impressions on what I thought about the 2-hour event. Let's see. Let's start out first with after seeing it last night, I thought it was rather impressive showing from Sony. They were able to explain quite a bit about it. I know they're really leaving most of their detailed information for the E3, and I can understand that. That's pretty much where they're going to really make their true revealing. But they at least gave us a little taste, and I'm pretty glad that they did. The things I'm going to probably look at tonight are the controller, hardware, GUI, kind of wow factor I thought about what was presented, the games, and probably finish off with what I didn't like that wasn't explained and so forth and so on. So let's go ahead and go at it. The controller. Controller looks nice. I mean, it looks like it's probably a tad bit bigger than the DualShock that we're used to. It has a little touchpad and a little I think it was like a light feature in the back for whatever type of sync that was going to be for. Can't really remember off the top of my head, to tell you the truth. But you can easily find more information on that online. There's quite a bit about the new controller. Things that I did pay attention to was the share button. That is probably the newest feature that's going to bring about a lot of change for the Sony. The share button is going to allow you to, as it says, share your game footage with all your friends. So uploading to YouTube, the whole social media thing, that's what PS4 is going to be all about. That is going to be the selling point. There is no doubt in anyone's mind what PS4 is going to establish themselves as with the next generation console. I like that. I like the idea. I think they might actually be on to the right path of where the future actually lies for console gaming. So the whole share function on the controller, just to be able to hit a button and bam, you're going to be able to record the video and actually be able to do trimming and cutting 10 seconds, 30 seconds, blah blah blah, and go ahead and post that up. It's going to be pretty cool. Actually kind of digging that. Can't wait to actually mess with that when it comes out. Besides that, controller, they said the triggers and so forth a little modified, as you can tell. Analog sticks, so forth, I guess, for more responsive play. A little bit stiffer, but no one's really going to know until they actually get their hands on it. I'm going ahead and guessing that that's exactly how it's going to be, and I really do hope so. I really do hope that it is a little bit larger. That was my only gripe about the PS3 controllers or DualShock, so forth controllers for so long. It's just a little too small. I always did appreciate Xbox controllers to be a little bit bigger. So that was always one of the key things that I did like about Xbox. Moving on to the hardware. They didn't announce what exact GPU they're going to be incorporating to the system. Neither did they include an actual picture of the system, but like I said, most likely holding that off for E3. More about the hardware. Let's see. Specs that were released. They're going to have, the CPU is a x86, 8 gigabits of RAM, which is fantastic. As we all know from PS3, that was always an issue that they were having with the later architecture of video game developers. Let me tell you, I mean, anyone who played Skyrim on PS3 can tell you how horrible it was. The constant lag and constant freezing of that game as you progress through was ridiculous. I love the game, but I couldn't stand it on the PS3. Matter of fact, I had more fun playing on Xbox. But thank goodness they have changed that up, even though some were a little skeptical about what they were going to be able to put in there. Some were thinking 4 gigabytes, but thank goodness it's actually going to be 8, and that's going to be plenty for the next generation console. So see how everything else plays out in the future and the release of information throughout until E3. Next is the GUI, graphical user interface. That was pretty nice. Those coming from Sony PS3. I'm pretty sure that we're quite happy. If you saw the live stream, it was a hell of a better job, because the PS3, I don't even know what the hell that looks like. It was just thrown together and a half-thought idea. Xbox has been thoroughly better in terms of a dashboard. So from what it looks like, the PS4 definitely is cleaning up that image. It looks user-friendly. It's very nice to look at. Everything is obviously shown as a social platform. First things you notice is the sharing features. The other things that you were able to notice was the dashboard starts out with your game that you just played, your previous game, a horizontal scroll of games either in your hard drive and or ones that you have already played, not exactly sure, but so forth and so on. I guess we'll figure that all out later on. And then of course the share menu allows you to look at portions of the video that you have already copied, and then you can go to that window that allows you to trim them and then just upload them. You'll be able to see that there's already the videos that are going around, in case you didn't see it last night. Let's see, let's probably just go on ahead and knock out the wow factor. Oh, wait, what's he doing? Oh no, he's not trying to drop shot. No, you didn't. That's why you just got sniped like a champ. Yeah. Sorry, got sidetracked. Back to PS4. To me, it pretty much dives down to about 6 different things. The sharing, the streaming, your social, the PSN network, multi-platform, and the suspend mode. Since streaming and social are all talked about, let's just go ahead to the PSN network. PSN network, what Sony said was they were going to be top notch, number 1, numero uno, ichiban. We will see. Anybody that plays on PSN network right now can tell you that's rather that's some big ass words. You got some big pants to fill. Love to see it happen. I'm gonna hold my breath for that. Yeah, we'll see exactly what they are able to do. But if you think about it, and the new aspects that they're trying to run, you're gonna have to think that they're going to be able to pull it off, because to host all the things that they're going to be doing with the streaming and so forth, you're going to have a really fast and reliable network. So hopefully they are able to be true to their word. We'll see. I also like how the new PSN store is working. Think of it as Pandora. From what Sony execs were saying, is that it's going to be able to predict your games based upon the ones you've already purchased. So, say if you're a big FPS player, you bought COD, the new Battlefield, so forth and so on. I guess the next one would be lined up in terms of what you want. I know many people are saying, it's not really a big deal, but what it really does is that the game's preloaded for you. Meaning if the prediction's right, you won't have to download the game. If the game's already preloaded, because they knew that's what your genre is. That's the kind of games you like to buy. And because of that, all you have to do is click on that bad boy and bam, start up the game. No download. I already downloaded for you. It's pretty cool. I like that. It's the little things that I find to be rather interesting about what Sony's doing. And that will lead me right into the downloading section. Downloading was explained above about not really having to download things, it being preloaded for you, being able to predict what you want. Certain things are already there for you. Thank also for downloading demos and or games. The other portion that is changing is that instead of waiting for the entire damn thing to download, now you can actually start playing during the download while the rest of the game will download in the background. Very nice. I like that. I think that's a very nice touch, Sony. Very nice touch. Lastly, I would definitely say the suspend mode. Actually, let's talk about the platform, multi-platform. What that is pretty much what's going to be cool with the Vita. Not sure how many people own the Vita. I know I don't. But now there's more reason to have it, and for those that do have it, now there's more reason for you to keep it. The reason being is that, say you're playing the new Uncharted, right? You're on the television in the living room. You got a family. Family's like, hell with you. Get the hell off the TV. Want to watch some TV. You got a kid yanking on your shirt. Just, hey, want to watch some damn TV. I want to watch some Dora. So get your ass off television, right? And you're like, all right, well, that sucks. I guess I'm going to have to wait. No, you don't have to wait. What you do is relinquish the television, right? Leave your PS4 on, sync that bad boy up. Next thing you know, your Vita is now your new screen. So you can play on your handheld, your new Vita handheld, playing the game that is on PS4. So you can play that Uncharted game. You're just using your new media, which will be your handheld. So I think that's pretty sweet. It is definitely pretty cool. Also, new things are that Sony's doing is using their new, the Xperia or whatever that phone is, and their new watch. All that stuff is going to be synchronized with the PS4, and everything is going to be able to be shared with the Sony cloud, and yada yada yada. So we'll see how all that works. Hopefully, pretty well. Time will tell. Time will tell, right? And lastly, suspend mode. If you don't know what that is, think of your computer. You know how it goes into hibernation mode? It's pretty much the same way. What PS4 is offering is that when you're playing your game, you get tired, right? And you know how you want to leave it on because you know you're going to come back a little later. Like, for me, I'm probably going to have to run to the store. I don't feel like turn my damn system off, turn it back on, playing the game. I know I'm lazy, but you know that's how our society is, Our society is everything has to be right now. So with that, what they're doing is so you're playing your game, you get a little tired, so you're gonna have to take a little 3-4 hour break, whatever, right? Boom, all you do is you turn off the power, but it's in suspend mode, which means there's still a little power actually connected or running off of running your system, and all you do is when you turn it right back on, boom, right back to the game. Don't have to go through the load screen, don't have to wait for this to load up, the game to load up, go back to the continue, let that damn thing load up. None of that. I like that. Xbox better have that, I'm telling you right now, because that right there is a winning feature. You can say what you want, that is one of the great winning features of the PS4. Hopefully it works right. And not exactly sure if that works with everything else related to Sony in terms of like your Netflix and your Hulu Plus and your Amazon stuff and yada yada yada. Not sure. I just know the games do. So that's going to be great. Alright everybody. Sorry that I ran this about 14.5 minutes long. I will add the part 2 for the games sometime this weekend, probably Saturday. And I will end it with my boy Turbo raging, and that video is going to be coming out probably about Sunday, so definitely keep your eye out for that. Until then, peace.
I've already shot the dude. What the fuck? What the hell? As soon as I'm about to get a kill, somebody comes up. already fucking man, what in the world? You barely hit me with 2 bullets! God, how you get all that crap?